Canada has everything. Whether you want to see breathtaking and incomprehensible natural beauty or charming cities with interesting architecture and man-made wonders. Many people think of Canada as one of the best places to live in the world. Its culture is sophisticated and full of life. It is one of those places where people and nature live together in peace and show off their beauty. Here are top 10 tourist attractions in Canada. However, before we begin our countdown, we would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to our YouTube channel and also press the bell icon. Let's get started. Number 10. The Bay of Fundy. Since it has the highest tide range in the world, the Bay of Fundy is a great place to see how the moon's gravity works. When the tides come in, the water can rise up to 53 feet higher than usual. This place has a lot of amazing sights to see. Along with the tides, the beautiful rock formations in the bay and Grand Manan Island offer tourists an amazing adventure. Number 9. Calgary Stampede. The Calgary Stampede is one of the best rodeos in the world. It is also a popular festival held in Calgary every July. The Calgary Stampede is a well-known and popular event in North America. It is a fascinating look at the culture of Western America in the middle of the 19th century. Calgary is often called Stampede City because of this interesting event. Number 8. Vancouver's Stanley Park. Stanley Park, which covers 1,000 acres, may be the best way to describe the city of Vancouver. TripAdvisor chose this park as the best park in the world. It has a beautiful ride along the Vancouver seawall by the Pacific Ocean. The park has been a great place for tourists to visit since the late 1700s. It is full of big red cedar and Douglas fir trees. Number 7. St. John's Signal Hill National Historic Site. The Signal Hill in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador has a very important place in history. It is the site of the last battle of the 7-Year War between England and France. It's also where the first wireless signal was ever picked up in 1901. By raising flags, the Cabot Tower sent signals to the nearby harbor and the ships at anchor. Number 6. Whistler. Whistler is a town in the Canadian province of British Columbia. It is near the Coast Mountains and is known for its great resorts and restaurants. Mountain bikers, skiers, and people who like other winter sports will love the area. This town is one of the most popular places to visit in Canada because it has a happy vibe all year long. Number 5. Parliament Hill. On the south side of the Ottawa River in Ontario is Parliament Hill, which is home to some of the best examples of neo-Gothic architecture, including the Parliament of Canada. The Peace Tower, which stands between the House of Commons and the Senate of the Parliament House, is the most interesting building on the hill. There are many other important political buildings in the area, which is made up of 3 blocks. Number 4. Old Quebec. In Old Quebec, a historic part of Quebec City, there are some very important buildings with amazing designs. The town has an upper part and a lower part. It is a great example of a high-class culture that was influenced by the French. The main things to do in the area are the Chateau Frontenac, the Citadel, the Plains of Abraham, and the many well-kept parks and beautiful museums. Number 3. Toronto's CN Tower. The CN Tower in downtown Toronto is a beautiful piece of architecture and engineering. The CN Tower, which is 553.33 meters tall, was the tallest building in the world for 34 years until it was surpassed. Built at first for communication and observation, it quickly became a popular place for tourists. The main pod of the tower has an amazing restaurant called 360, and it has the best view of the city, the lake, and the rest of the world. Number 2. Banff National Park and the Rocky Mountains. Banff National Park is the oldest national park in Canada. It is in the middle of the Rocky Mountains and has some of the most beautiful views in North America. It is one of the most visited national parks in the world. It is surrounded by the majestic rocky peaks of the Valley of the 10 Peaks, which are topped with snow and can be seen in Lake Louise. Number 1. Niagara Falls. The Niagara Falls is the most famous landscape and tourist attraction in Canada. It is also one of the most beautiful natural sights in North America. The Horseshoe Falls are on the Canadian side of the falls. The falls are right on the border between Canada and the United States. Horseshoe Falls is a huge waterfall that drops almost 60 meters and is almost 800 meters wide at the edge. At the top of the falls, there are safe platforms that offer a great view, and boats called Maid of the Mist take tourists close to the bottom of the falls. So, that's it for today. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and click the bell button to get all latest updates.